remind you of something? Maybe your childhood? Haven't you ever wanted some toy as a kid, but your parents said no? Has anyone here wanted some toy that their parents said no to?
Beep.
Gory, what did you want?
BB gun.
A BB gun, huh? I knew somebody was gonna say that. Listen, you'll shoot your eye out, kid. Well, for me, it is a PlayStation. But parents and probably many people here think that a PlayStation is bad for your brain development. And yet your lovable parents are putting barriers in this form of entertainment. I started to think about the main reasons for their no. Number 1, safety. Of course, we get it since grandparents at times haven't made great decisions on child safety. Number 2, a distraction. A distraction from more important things you should be doing, like homework, an essay, chores, or just things that are way more urgent to be completed. Number 3, behavioral impacts. The effect of a change in performance/attitude on you. People might think that you'll become way more bossy and demanding towards your parents, and it's understandable why, as a parent, they wouldn't want such thing to happen to you. And finally, financial reasons. Some childish wants are unneeded. We buy something at a huge expense only to get bored of it in a matter of days, and this naturally just looks like a waste of money. Remember when you wanted something as a kid, but your parents said no, which you thought was super unfair? You surely don't want to be treating your children unfairly. Children often apply childlike persuasive techniques such as pestering their parents or just claiming that everyone has one. And in the end, you could feel responsible for your child's brain development and they will need to live with you forever. But in my research, I found that there could be many benefits to this. Let's look at some of the benefits. Number 1, cognitive benefits. Impulse control and social development. There are many studies that support these benefits, and one of them is study from the NIH said that 2,000 kids who reported playing video games for 3 or more hours a day performed better in tests including cognitive, impulse control, and memory than kids who have never played video games. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying let your child play video games for 3 or more hours a day instead of doing their homework. I'm just saying that many people just look at the bad sides of gaming and never look at any of the good sides. And it doesn't end there. It can also improve your perception and vision. A study from the University of Rochester said that kids and older people who reported playing video games for 5.5 hours a week for 9 weeks showed a 43% improvement in contrast sensitivity.
Yeah, for a Lego building.
It's not only that. A study from the Harvard University said that it can improve your social development and you can join many social groups. You still might be thinking, I think my child will isolate himself from making friends. Well, actually, it's the opposite. You can play with many friends at one time, and this can be very helpful during winter or vacations, or even keeping friendships all over the whole world. You can also make new friends if your friend brings his friend and his friend brings another friend, and so on.
It's a friend.
And parents might think that you will start spending less time with them. But if the parent and the child gets involved in the game, they can spend more time together. And it's not only that. Study from the New York University said that video games can contribute to the well-being of kids if game producers make such games. And there are millions of games just like that. Let's look at some multiplayer video games. These are just 4 of the thousands of other multiplayer video games, so your child can find the right video game with the right people. For example, you can have 1 hour of gaming and then 2 hours of quality time doing homework and talking about my amazing grades with family. I would like to refer to a 2023 TED Talk by Martin Jan Stransky, a Yale neurologist professor. He said, if a child can't go into a store and buy a bottle of vodka, why should we let them sit in front of a screen for 10 hours a day and let them fry their brains? And I totally agree with him. I don't think children should be allowed to be on devices for long periods. I'm saying that video games can be good for you if you exercise moderation. There's a wise saying attributed to Oscar Wilde, a famous Irish poet, playwright, and author. He said, everything in moderation, including moderation. I think parents and children together can make reasonable decisions in video game usage. Maybe 1 hour of gaming and then 2 hours of quality time with your family. Finally, this is my endgame sales pitch. A PlayStation 5 can bring families together just as easily as a board game and a movie night. PlayStation 5 doesn't just play games, it creates moments worth remembering. Thank you for listening.